Hello, welcome to another movie review of mine. Afterwards, please take the chance to visit my website www.thesceneviewer.com, where I have thousands of movie reviews, 60 plus lists of best films per genre, yearly rank lists with top 5 per category going back to 1914, and dozens of miscellaneous lists including TV shows, actor profiles, and top 10 films per actor. The link can be found below. Today we are reviewing The Men 1950, gave this movie a rating of 7, was viewed in 2006 and 2024. Marlon Brando makes his screen debut in The Men, that's directed by Fred Zinnemann. It's an educational picture about paraplegics who suffered from spinal cord injuries that were caused by war. It doesn't make a difference which one it was. Hence, it has done a fine job of exploring the psychological trauma of what it's like to be paralyzed and the stigmata these men will carry for the rest of their lives. It's almost impossible to predict the trajectory of Marlon Brando's greatness in what's a mediocre picture. Had the director been giving him more screen time to develop his character, The Men might have turned out to be better. All in all, don't expect anything out of the ordinary from Marlon Brando in The Men. Raising my rating from 4 to 7, The Men is Marlon Brando's first film. His performance is above average but is nothing special. It's impossible to see any greatness in him if his acting potential should be judged from this piece of work alone. That's why he first made his mark through the theater world, which would be fully realized in his next film, A Streetcar Named Desire. Marlon Brando did what future method actors would do, research and then become a character. So he spent a month at a VA hospital without ever moving his legs and learned everything the paralyzed vets did. During one night, he hung out with them at a bar, and there was a Jesus freak lady who urged everybody to believe in the power of prayer. Brando got tired of it, that he decided to play a trick on her by getting up but falling down as if he was too weak while she urged him on. All of a sudden, he jumped up, danced a jig, and left the place while she stood there in shock. Anyway, the movie is nice, and I have no reason to doubt the accuracy. The subject matter is interesting, but it's hard not to think of the two outstanding films, Coming Home and Born on the 4th of July. What The Men is missing the most powerful is the performances. Thus, it turned into a straightforward semi-documentary just to say that this is how they can do it. By the way, the people were staring at Brando in a wheelchair at the restaurant is strange, because I don't see what the big deal is, hence they need to grow up. Also, Arthur Giraldo, who plays a muscular angel, was actually paralyzed, but it didn't happen during fighting. He was involved in a plane crash on return to the United States, which is too bad. He died 13 years later at the age of 39. All in all, the only reason The Men sees the light of day is Marlon Brando for his first role. Thank you so much for coming in to see my movie review. Please visit my website at www.thesceneviewer.com.